Hey guys, Spray and Pray here, and welcome to the second episode of my Victoria 2 Heart of Darkness Let's Play as Sweden. And in the last episode, we did pretty good. I think we got off to a nice start, and I'm excited to continue, guys. So let's see here. We're gonna go back up to 3 speed, of course. Not much really going on, but we do need to pay attention because our economy is sort of floundering. It's hovering at the median state. We've taken out a lot of loans, but it's okay because our industry is on its way. We're building our first factory of cement, which is very nice. We're going to get 30% more liberal because we are going to embrace this liberal revolution. It's going to be better to embrace this liberal revolution than try to resist it, and then when the communist revolution comes on, we'll be so weak that we can't, do anything about it. So we're just going to resist this. We're not going to resist. We're just going to embrace this huge liberalization that's going to happen to Sweden, and it'll be nice. It'll be fine because we have, a lot of liberal people in our. It's going to be easier to control our factories because they'll do it for us. There we go. Our economy is just like really weird. I don't know why it's not doing as well as it should be. It's mostly these artisans that are not doing so hot. I feel bad for them. Our terrorists are fine. Everything looks like it's the best that I can get it, guys. So I don't know exactly what else I'm supposed to do here. Anyway, let's see. How's our businessmen going? Come on, build me a factory, baby. We still got so many investors in these fabric factories, but they just can't finish it off, it seems. They're barely paying anything into the account for this fabric factory. It's not like, but we can't help because we just don't have the money. And we're probably still taking out more loans. We're up to 3,500 now. I don't know how much you can take out in loans, but I know it's going to be bad if we go any farther. But romanticism, we just did it. We should have enough prestige now to be considered a great power, almost. We're really close. 54 is what we gotta beat, and we're at 47 right now, so that's not that far away. We can do that easily. We just need to build. We'll just do realism, because that should get us the exact amount of prestige that we need to beat out the next power. But it's gonna take 3 years, which is really long. It's okay though, because we can power through. Our factories are gonna get built. It'll be fine. And then after we finish realism, we're definitely going to go move on with our industry and do like railroads and stuff like that, just because those are going to be awesome. They're going to really be awesome. So just make sure we're not taking out too many more loans. On July 28th, 1840. Okay, so we just need to hurry up and get to 1840. I'm going to bump it up to like 5 speed or something right now, just so that we can get there quickly. Because, I mean, there's not much for us to really do. We got 11% more liberal. That's to be expected. Let's see, is there any other any things that we can do before I'm just going to pause for a second so I see these things. We need to invent ideological thought. So we can do this and get our research point modifier. So where's ideological thought? Is that one of the easy ones? Yeah, it's just right here. So we'll do that in a bit. But our economy is not super terribly doing. I mean, we got up to 10 pounds in our treasury. Yeah, I'm not that proud of that, but still, I mean, we're doing okay, I hope. And like I said, we should become a great power as soon as we get realism researched. Alright, so we can get 30% more liberal. Sounds good. Pass a local ordinance. I guess we're getting more liberal by not doing the things that they want. Suppress the society. A local chapter of Chara society calling for broadening of the voting franchise and an end to landed voting rights open in Gotland. Okay, we'll suppress it and get more liberal. We also have quite a bit of consciousness. That's a lot of consciousness that we have right there. Yeah, so okay, so we can either gain prestige or lose prestige. Definitely we'll keep the 4 estates. Karl Johan, King of Sweden and Norway, gave in to Schrodinger's demands and allowed the Norwegian vessels to carry the Norwegian flag in all waters. Okay, no, we won't. So we won't give them the right. And it just gives some more consciousness, but we get prestige, so I want the prestige. I don't really care about consciousness. It's not, I mean, we have a lot, but that's still, it's okay. Okay, so we're still going to finish on the 1840. That's fine. We'll just hustle up and get there. Just, you know, bite the bullet. We want to get this prestige gain so we can be a great power. Ooh! Our factory is finished finally in Gotland. Good. That's awesome. We got our investors up to 7% here. Hopefully once they'll start building factories as well after they see how well we're doing here. Look at that. Good job, you little factory. Go, go, go. Please, dear Lord, make some money. No, don't go red. Okay, we're going to lose prestige. Oh, that's horrible. Yes, we definitely want them to get more liberal. Classics rediscovered. And when I read of Athens, of Pericles, the progressiveness of the ancient societies always astounds me. Here I am, thousands of years later, a less free man than they were back then. The 19th century saw a resurgence of an interest in ancient classics. Many of them, ancient societies, Rome and Greece, were looked to for inspiration by liberal thinkers, seeing in them a proto-examples and experiments in those same traditions of freedom that they sought to implement in the modern era. A local reform club has republished some of the select pieces of ancient literature and literature that are becoming high fashion among the educated elites of Sweden. Sure, we'll get some more liberalism. It's good to see the classics receiving some attention. Socratic dialogues, anyone? Okay, let's keep going on at 5 speed because I just want to power through this era here and get to when we finish realism. Oh good, we got some shared prestige here. Okay, we can suppress the society. It's good. We got some Jacobin uprising. The revolutionary flames in Sweden are fanned. As fallen erupts into open rebellion. Crying for liberty, justice, equality, the citizens take to the streets. Blast! It's okay, that's hardly... Oh, another one. That's hardly any militancy, though. As you see here, we have only 0.28 militancy, while we have like 6 consciousness. So, we definitely need to worry about 1 consciousness first. I mean, consciousness is not a bad thing. Ah, the Swedish nightingale. The Swedish soprano Jenny Lind was born in 1820 in Stockholm. She made her debut in the opera Der French in Stockholm in 1838, and during the mid-1840s her fame grew as she made a series of successful appearances in Europe and the USA. Jenny Lind was the first Swedish megastar, famous for her exquisitely expressive singing and incredible vocal technique and her sincere, natural, unassuming ways. Though her concerts and opera appearances, she earned a fortune, of which she donated large sums to charity. An artistic genius. Good, that's our prestige bonus. We want that. We are now in 8th place, guys. That is amazing. We are up for great power status. At the end of the year, if the Spanish don't beat us, or Spain, yeah, Spain does not beat us, we will take their spot as the 8th grade power. And we can go ahead and super start influencing Denmark, because they're right next to us, and that's all we're going to put all of our influence into doing that. So we can either send in troops. I don't want to do that because, I want to get the liberal agitation, because that's... I probably should have gained the militancy. I'm stupid. Sorry about that, guys. Because we have hardly any militancy, so... Okay, good. We got some reforms we need to do here. If you don't do these reforms, your people will actually start to rebel. So let's see. What do they actually want? I think it's press, usually, is what they're always concerned about in Sweden. So let's do censored press. That's fine. That's 1 step forward. I know it doesn't sound like a good idea, but it's better than just state newspapers only. Coronation of Queen Victoria. I'm going to pause so we can read it. Coronation of Queen Victoria on the 28th of June, 1838. Princess Alexandria Victoria of the House of Hanover ascended to the throne of the United Kingdom of Great Britain and Ireland as Queen Victoria. Her reign, which would last for even a few years into the 20th century, would later be remembered as the absolute zenith of the British Empire, upon which the sun would never set. The last British monarch of the House of Hanover, her ascension also marked the end of the personal union between Britain and Hanover. Today, a jubilant crowd in London had escorted the young Queen Victoria to her residence in the newly built Buckingham Palace. Cool. Back up to 5 speed. It looks like we're still taking out loans. We're up to almost up to $4,000 in debt, or £4,000 in debt, but that's fine. Like I said, our economy is just, it's barely any off its feet yet. So if we just get some projects built, that'd be nice. Ooh. One of Sweden's most prominent writers and complex personalities, Carl Jonas, I don't know how you say that, okay, I'm not saying that, had a great impact on the development of Swedish literature and a vast literary output. Prose works characterized by romanticism, mysticism, and social awareness. In Det Går An, he challenged traditional views on marriage and a woman's role in society. The book promptly caused a scandal. Oh, these are the good old days, back when books could cause scandals. Alright, back up to 5 speed. Let's keep making sure that we're moving on. I really want to get realism. We only have one more year to do that. 30% more liberal. Let's see, what is our liberal what does it look like? Wow. Okay. Secret society. Let's see, we're gonna get more 30% more liberal. How's are we getting sphered yet? I don't know. Okay, blast! We gain some militancy. Not even really, we don't have any militancy at all, hardly. So we can either lose prestige, or we can gain liberal. So, yeah, we'll gain the liberal. Ah, good, we got some more shared prestige. That's gonna really... Oh, damn, they knocked us down to... Oh, no, we're 8-9. We're really dancing around with the Ottoman Empire here at 70. So, we do need to beat them. Once we get realism, though, we should be above them. And it looks like it's not that bad because... So, somehow the Spanish have gotten their military score a little bit better than ours. Yeah, they're hardly above us, so if we get a lot more liberal... Or if we get a lot more prestige from this 5% bonus, we'll be definitely... I hope we'll definitely win. Anyway... all populations in Sweden will become more liberal. Sounds good. Fast and true stands the guard in Stockholm, at least if the local poet is believed. A political pamphlet declaring the state of our nation and its political backwardness and oppression has inflamed the feelings in one of our states. All around Sweden, cries for national unity can be heard as liberals take to the streets, protesting the old order, calling for national unification with our cultural brethren in other countries and a liberalization of our political system. We should consider dispatching troops to the provinces where liberal agitation is present. The old order must be defended. Yeah, we'll get this the liberal. If you'll notice, we're getting way more liberal now. Look, 50% of our voters are liberal, and 37% of our population is now liberal. Same dispatch, same thing in the upper house. I don't think it's changed much, but that'll change once we have our election, since our voters are so liberal, which is fine. We're going to keep moving along here at 5 speed. I don't know, because there's not really much for us to do right now, just because, you know, all we're doing really is, we probably should spend our influence on increasing relations with the UK and maybe Russians. Since we abandoned Finland to them, we should be okay. Realism is almost done. We just need to get to 1840. Then we're going to, after we finish realism, we're going to do ideological thought. And then we're going to go to our industry and start just banging out those industry stuff. We should almost be a great power. We really need to sphere Denmark before anybody takes it over. So I hope we can get to be a great power this year. I mean, if not, we'll definitely get it by 1840, so whatever. Okay, so they're after me, or just because you're paranoid. So 70% more in favor of secret ballots. As John Q. public word of, he knows instinctively that he is being watched by an official presiding the vote. The man watching him puts his ballot in the box by the government agent in a bar behind the cut-hole newspapers. Somehow, somewhere, someone is watching him and feeding the government information about his political opinions and voting preferences. John's secret fear is that someone on some dark night will come knocking on his door to have a little chat about his loyalties and disloyalties. John Q. Public would very much prefer if he could give his vote in secret. Just because you're paranoid, and we can either say, no, they're after me. So we'll do secret ballots, but that means that everybody wants secret ballots really bad, right? Where's secret ballots? So it's probably one of these voting things. Political secret ballots, yeah. 15% of our population already want it, but I don't think they're ready for it yet. That's fine, that seems more liberal to me, so we'll go ahead and go for it. Upper house rearranged. Oh, I just want to take out these newspapers. Fears of Belgium, war between Chile and Bolivia. Why are they always fighting against each other? Okay, elections have started, so this is probably where we're going to switch from conservative to liberal, which sucks because we can't really force our factories to be built anymore. But that's okay. We're going to make them in favor. We want to piss off the least amount of people, so we'll do that. We got a lot. We got over 5,000 taken out in loans. I think what I'm going to do is we're going to really need to balance our budget here. So let's get... I like state capitalism, but not that much. So let's just give 5% more in favor. What we need to do here to balance our budget, I think, is to... What are we spending it mostly on? Our land units. So our land units are spending 14... Okay, it's our naval units, actually, that are spending so much. We're going to drop down our naval units to almost nothing, so that we can just gain some money, for God's sake. I mean, we really need it. So, Shared prestige. Oh, good. We got some prestige. Now we're at 8th power again. We're almost done with realism, guys. It's the we can now do secret ballots because I think that's what everybody wants. 13% want that secret ballots, but I think that's wrong. 7% want free press. Nobody wants any of this stuff here. Oh, well, they want weighted health, but or weighted wealth rather. But I think secret ballots is what we're gonna do. Okay. Now realism should be really close on it. Let them have full citizenship. Yeah, because I don't want to get any more militancy. We're still not doing any good with our economy. I don't know why. What are we spending it on here? Sorry about that, guys. My stupid phone. Anyway. Let's see here. We want to go more in... Yeah, that's fine. So who are we spending it on now? It seems as though we're still spending £30 a day on Clipper convoys. We don't need a huge fleet, really. We should probably just disband these fleets here. Because they're just costing us money for no reason. And then we can continue. I don't know why, it's just not, like, what the hell? Why are we spending so much still? War is a fundamental evil that must be avoided. No, we want to get more jingoistic, because that gives us more, yeah. And I can use some militancy, that's fine. So what are we spending on? Lots of this is on administration. We don't have a lot of poor. We just don't have enough population to tax, you know? That's what the problem is, I think. We're still trying to spend 50 here, so if we drop this down a little bit, we should be a little better. We can't tax them anymore, though. They're hardly getting all their money or all the stuff they need as it is. We're still negative. We can't. If we tax the rich, it doesn't really do much. Perhaps if we tax the middle class a little bit more, we'll put it up to 65, and then we might already have been at 65. But well, we can bump this up to 95 if that helps. Not really, but I don't know. What are we spending on still? A lot is on our Clipper convoys. They're really expensive. There we go. Let's jump down to as little as possible. And there we go. Now we finally have some positives here. I know we're like really neglecting our units, but we need some economy now. Pro-military. I guess we could get 15% more on pro-military. That's fine. Now why are we spending so much again? What the hell is wrong with you guys? Clipper convoys. God damn, you guys are so expensive. 26 here. Our income is 50. We're not that far off though. That's better. Okay, we got realism. We should be a great power now, or at least in 5th place, or 8th place. We only have 71 total score? What the hell? I guess if we bump up our industry, we should do a little better. How's our factory doing here? It looks like it's okay. Still selling our cement. That's good. We have no research set right now, and we don't have anything. Why? Let's do our ideological thought, just because that shouldn't take too long. It'll be done in 2 years. I don't want to wait 2 years. Let's see, how long will railroad take? Railroad will take only 1 year. Okay, let's do railroad because we have a bunch of capitalists now. They should be able to help and create our things here. We want more jingoism. Wow, there's a lot of stuff here. Election finished. Okay. Wow. Nothing. I don't see any of our stuff here, so it doesn't matter. Ah, we're now the Liberal Party. So I don't think we can create factories anymore. No. But our businessmen should take care of that for us. Okay. Let's see, what does it say? What can we do? We can open foreign stuff. Okay, good. That's fine. Let's just continue along here. We need to get experimental railroad quickly, and that'll help our industry. We're still taking out lots of loans, but it's only 6,000. That we can make back quickly. I mean, even if we only have 20 pounds income a day, that's still going to get paid back easily. Oh, and we can't tax as much anymore. That sucks really bad, but... Okay, all pops and journeymen become more liberal. Suppress the society. We can drop the tax to rich to 0, though, because they're not really helping anyway. We can max out our taxes here. 35% income. Our tariffs are still okay. Our defense spending is still normal. We're going to leave that there. Alright, let's continue going along here. Once we get our economy bustling, it should be fine that we're only taxing 50%. Maybe this does help. This little one... Nah, it's not gonna... The 1 pound is not gonna make the difference. Once we get an experimental railroad, we'll be fine. Ah, send a Swedish expedition. Yes, we'll get... Oh, look, we're 7th in the thing. We're going to suppress the society, getting more liberal. We're now 88th on the score, so we will become a great power if we can overtake... If we can stay above Spain, and we'll definitely stay above the Ottomans. So I think we definitely deserve to become a great power, guys. And I look forward to seeing that in the next part with you. So thanks for watching. Spray and pray out.